Peace and blessings. Good morning, my afrocentric home. No. Sorry. That was earlier. My higher elevation channel. I hope you are perfect, whole, and complete. This is Lisa Marie of the Higher Elevation channel, as well as Healing from the Heart Center, a sacred sanctuary for Black women. And you are invited. You're invited to be a part of this space. If you are a Black woman, if you're not, you are invited to be a guest in this space. So enjoy. And if you are of a male persuasion, behave yourself. You are also a guest, but we welcome your love and support and your positivity. So it's a positive channel. We talk about all things spiritual, whatever that looks like for you. Take what resonates, the rest, leave it alone. And enjoy. I hope I create a sacred space for you. I'm very much into creating sacred space, whether it's virtual, whether it's physical, in a physical form. It's kind of all physical in a lot of ways, right? I mean, I feel like if we're speaking, then we are in the body. And if we're in the body, then we are physical. But we are still spiritual beings in the physical body. So, we're going to get down to the spiritual. So, let me see. Look, Keisha, you look so pretty. Thank you. I feel, Keisha, I don't know what it is, child, but I think it's like every day of just further releasing, loving myself, seeing the blessings in everything. Let's see, I would say, holding my energy, holding that positive energy, and doing the things that are required in order to stay on a positive realm. And it's kind of like what I didn't really realize, it's tedious work. And the reason why it's tedious work is because you have to catch yourself constantly. So you have to make sure that you're not going into your automatic, that you're not letting things slip by. It really is work. Like, let's say you say, hey, maybe you realize, like, oh my God, when me and a friend talk, we always wind up gossiping. And you made an active choice to not gossip, right? And then, of course, you get on the phone with the same person, and then you gossip and you gossip and you gossip. There's a point when you're gossiping that you should stop. There is, I realize that. There's a point that you say, oh, I'm being lazy. This is being lazy when I just go into the things that I know I shouldn't be doing. Or when I said that I'm not going to do anymore. How about that one? That's even more deeper, right? Then I'm just this is lazy. I know I could stop right now. I know I could stop and say, hey, let's talk about something else. Hey, I made a vow to myself not to gossip, right? And the tedious work is that being able to stop when you're doing something, or even to not do it, it would be great, or even to stop right before you're about to. The work is that we do know that we're going to go down that road before we go down that road. It's not like, oh, I didn't help it, I didn't realize it. Because I know in myself there were times that I knew. Like I said, I've had friends, but that I would, really just a friend, that I will go down this route that I know it's not me. It doesn't excite me. It's not progressive. It doesn't take me higher. It doesn't take the other person higher. And certainly the people we're talking about definitely doesn't take them higher. And I know it when I'm doing it, but sometimes I just go there. And a lot of times too, if you have people, places, and things that trigger that part of yourself, it's kind of good because it lets you know that you got to ask yourself why. Why do you allow yourself to go to places that that's not you? And I really thought of it for myself. That's why it's so important to hang out with the people where you're going, or the places that you're wanting to go, or the things that you wanted to have. You can hang out with those things. You can hang with those places and those people. Mine is that I feel like that me and that connection would have nothing else to talk about. That's where that person is, so I go where that person is. That's what the place requires. Some people, if you took them out the hood, they wouldn't even have hood thoughts. They would actually react in a different way. If you put them in the hood, they're going to respond in another way. So it's like being an element of your environment, but there's a product of your environment. If you're not careful, if you're always in that environment, even though you say, I'll never be those people, I'll never do those things, the environment alone is such a test that it's easier to fall into it. It's easier to go low instead of stay high. it's easier in some ways, not in the long run, but definitely in the short run. It's easier, and I think that's why we do it, because it's easier in the short run, not the long run. The long run is not easier. It's detrimental and it's destructive and it hurts you only, really. And so the best way, and I think the way that I'm working on that, is just stop. Those relationships are dead. You try to, I know I've been in a relationship where I would say like, hey, I don't like to talk about these things, or I really don't like those things, or that's not really my conversation. I prefer, and I know that I've said it over and over again, but at the same time, taking responsibility when we do go down that road, instead of reminding the person like, hey, I said that I really don't like these conversations, I will stay in that realm, and then later on I get upset, or I pull away, or I don't want to have contact, when I want to be better at just saying, if this continues to happen, first of all, it shows you that you're not standing your ground, but also that maybe this person just isn't for you. Maybe you need to surround yourself with people who are much more in a higher vibrational frequency. I was thinking how happy I was yesterday, like the days, and even today, and I know what it is. It's like another thing. I know that I'm so sorry. I got a call I need to, but so sorry. Please forgive me. So I realized that it's just time to let go and to surround myself. Okay, so yeah, I'm talking about relationships, right? I'm working on what I'm feeling about relationships, because I just got one that was painful, but it wasn't really that one. Like, that relationship has become less and less painful because I'm doing work on myself. And I'm like, I just wasn't the one. Like, I knew it wasn't the one at the time, but I tried to make it the one. And I don't want to simplify it in that way, but that's just all that really was. And it doesn't really say anything about the future loves or the future relationships that I will one day have again, once I feel like I've worked on myself enough, that I have a better understanding of myself. I don't want to believe that all men are, that all women are, that all this race is. And I just don't want to believe that. Thank you, Lakeisha, for getting the right eye and you see them. I just don't want to believe that. And I know that that's my biggest thing that I feel like I'm healing, that spirit is allowing me to work on. But sometimes I will be in a friendship where it always goes back to, well, you know how these men are. That's why I'm always by myself. That's why I'm over here minding my business. That's why I'm so glad I can't. And it's a constant. And sometimes I'll go there with them and be like, I know, right? But I don't mean it. I don't feel it in my heart. But when you hang out with people, places, and things, that you need to release those things and cleanse that space so that you can start having your own thoughts and your own ideas. To the point that I was getting confused. I was like, do I or don't I? And I know that I do, and there are some things that I want to work on. And I realize that the things that I want to work on are my stuff, and they're not going to be easy stuff. It's such a journey. We can find all the horrible things that, as women, that men do and men have done, and the baddest relations. We could, it's so much on the internet, it's easy. But maybe it's more difficult to find the positive stuff. Maybe it's not. Maybe we're not searching for it. But for me, I need to be, when I'm with myself, I feel beautiful. The other stuff, the other negative, and all men, and the women don't want a man, and women are not dealing with this anymore, it don't make me feel good. So when you have your conversations, we're doing a master class about how to keep your vibration high, and I'm giving you this tip today. This is what I'm talking about today. If you start listening to or being around talk that when you finish with that conversation, or finish being around that person, or finish being in that environment, and you feel not good, you feel sad, you feel hopeless. When I have those conversations, I feel old, worn out, tired, useless. I feel like nobody would want me. I feel like it's over for me. When I don't have those conversations, I'm in my own energy. Like today and like yesterday, I feel vibrant and happy. I feel beautiful and sensual. I feel like as long as you're alive, you can love. I feel like one day I'll love again, deeply, but better because I'm doing the work, and I'm good with that. So sometimes you have to remove yourself from situations, people, places, or things. As much, and the thing is, it could be, it feels painful, but really it's more painful to stay in it. It's like I stayed in a romantic relationship with someone that couldn't really be in a romantic relationship, at least not with me. I really don't think with anybody, but we're not talking about anybody, we're talking about me. And just like I've learned to put boundaries and let that go and not really have the same hurt feelings, knowing that it really wasn't, I was this horrible person, this bad person. Me and that person were not compatible. And yes, it helped me to understand the stuff that I have to work on, loving myself more, feeling worthy, and also worthy of what I deserve. Like we were saying, the young man that's my friend is in my life to show me that what you want exists. And then you could have, but of course, I would like them to be my age or in my age group, or older, but it's still there, So I don't look at that one person, that relationship that I just got out of, as this is all men, not a man. I truly don't believe that. We have to look at ourselves. We chose them. And we had signs to let us know that this was not good. But more than that, we chose them and we stayed, and we chose to stay. And a lot of times it's not because we thought the person was so great or so wonderful. It was about ourselves, that we didn't realize how amazing we were. And we didn't believe, maybe in our back of our mind, we have a belief like, this is the best that I can do. A lot of times Black women don't even believe that there's good men, or women in general. I'm talking to Black women, that's what I talk to. We don't even believe, in our core, we'll never, and that little disbelief. I was watching one of my favorite shows, Pop the Balloon, and it was a woman that got on, a young lady, and she was, I say young, she might be in my 30s, but I'm almost gonna be 60, so that's young. And she was like, what she didn't want, which is fine, things she don't want a man. And she was like, so you a player? Are you just here to clap them cheeks? Because all men are. That's how most of you are. I mean, this is how she came on looking for a man. And a lot of guys say, you know what, I'm going to pop my balloon because I've dealt with women that have that, I know you're going to cheat because all y'all cheat. And most men are. He said there's no way to convince a person that thinks like that otherwise, and it's not a pleasant relationship to have. If this is the guy saying, guys are the same. If you go into it that way, I already know this is hopeless. So I don't want to go in that way. I've actually never went in that way. Maybe I've never been skeptical, and so I know I could be more, have boundaries, discerning, but I don't want to be skeptical. So since that's the biggest thing that I'm working on healing, is my self-worth in relationships, or my intuition and not ignoring it. Like, it's so many levels that I could approach it, that's what I'm working on. That if I'm around people who are absolutely, every time you speak to them, I'm like, oh, men are, and that's why I don't have one, and that's why this and that. But another thing too, I want to be, this is just who I've been, and as I get older, I can articulate that. I want to be around people, men or women, who are excited about life. That they got something new to share with me about what they're doing all the time, or often. That they seem like they're always progressing. It's so inspiring to me. And as a person who inspires so many others, guess what? I want to be inspired too. It's only fair. I want to be inspired too. I want to feel a different feeling. I want to have a different experience. I want to know, I love when my friends excel. Another thing too, I like to be around women who are doing the work and know that they are doing the work. I love that part. I really don't want to be around sisters that are not doing the work. So even in my master class, like, if you're going to come into the master class, just be ready to do the work. You're coming because you are, and most of you, when you come, you are ready to do the work. It just makes for a powerful course for everybody in it. And I feel like I haven't been, not only have I not been, I wasn't really standing on total business with my ex. I was getting better at it for sure. That's what broke it up. I'm not really standing on total business with my sister friendships sometimes either. And when I do stand on total business, they tend to get upset with me because I'm not in agreement with what we're doing here, what's happening, you know? So I really know that when I'm not afraid to let go. So when I let go, I find that I feel better, I look better, I'm happier. Anybody you surround yourself around with, and I'm talking to women because a lot of times we can say when the man in our life is not good or great, but it's a lot harder for us to realize maybe a family member, maybe the girl you call your best friend, or the guy that's supposed to be your homeboy, but they're toxic to you at least. They may not be toxic to themselves. If those are what we're working on this Sunday in the masterclass. How do you let go of those? How do you clear that space energetically? Because those are really the ones. It's not so much the intimate partner. We are so used to doing that work. There's so much information about how to do that better or even worse in some cases, but not a lot about the friend or the family member or the toxic parent or or like I said, the people that love you. Another thing about women too around me, like I will tell you how beautiful you are. I will praise you. I will tell you how good you look. If you think you're down, I need that same reciprocity even in a relationship with a sister friend. Let me know why this person is lucky to be with me. Not, well, that's what they thought, because you always do that. That's what you always do. That's what they expected. Now they got somebody else younger and fresher, like, hey, hold on, I'm your friend. What are we doing here? Tell me about how dumb he was. Like, I need that. I'm from New York, and that's a down with you, like, like, F that mother effer. He was lucky to have you. Well, that ain't better than what he got there. I'm just telling you how I need to be loved. So I guess if you talk about my love language, it's words of affirmation. I need that from my sister friends too. You are bomb. You are, just because I'm giving it to you, I promise I am. I promise. You're so this and that. You're so sweet. You're so smart. You're so generous. Oh, I give it to you. I want it back. I want it back. If you don't got that for me, then that's okay. We don't need to be in the same thing. You don't see me highly as I see you, we're not going to be friends. Reciprocity, words of affirmation in all of my relationships. For my male relationships, I tell you, like quality time, that's important too. I'm learning myself, and I'm learning that all relationships are relationships regardless of the gender, regardless of the dynamic. And that how I want to know that all my relationships are healthy relationships. And I've given a lot of chances to certain relationships, unfortunately, in my life, male, female, friends, family. Excuse me. And I don't want to do that anymore. And there's things that I became dependent on people that are not, I don't think we're going in the same place, that I need to not be dependent on. And self-regulate, self-soothe, and self-love myself. That's what I'm doing. So yeah, I feel amazing, and I'm glowing. I can see it, and I'm delving into my beauty, and I'm delving into my art and my surroundings, and I also like people that we're like-minded. So I'm an artist. I like artful things. Even if you are an art enthusiast, you don't have to consider yourself an artist. That's just an uplifting feeling. It was very nice being with most of the men in my life were artists. And then living in the Bay Area, when I lived in Cali, like, oh my God, like everybody around you was a designer or this or that or a spiritual artist. I love that high vibrational frequency. We wasn't talking about all my children. We wasn't talking about the sports game. We wasn't talking about some gossip, celebrity. No, we were not that. The Bay Area was where I connected to like-minded people for sure and without a doubt. But also North Carolina too at that point. Because when I got with God, it wasn't somebody know what's on TV and when we watch. Nobody. We was out culturally doing cultural things. My girl Janae, same thing, cultural, uplifting, deep stuff. A relation. I could talk about relationship all day, yours and mine. Like I love that stuff because it's a healing process. We're talking, we're growing. That's who I am, you know. And I think the first tier, if you will, of healing, is just discovering who you truly are. What truly makes you, excites you, makes you happy, and makes you feel good. So I want that, you know, that conversations about health and wellness, beauty and art and, you know, travel, and it would make me more. If I had more maybe women that would travel or travelers in that way, I probably would even maybe travel more. Right now I'm supposed to be where I am. But I just realized that everybody needs to be around people that's a step or two or three or four or five above them. Marcus Garvey said that in there's a book called Life and Lessons. And I don't know if it was one of the UNIA, United Negro Improvement Association, that Marcus Garvey found that. I don't know if it was in the tenets, because there's a certain tenets, but I think it was. And he talks about how you find somebody like your mentor, and it hopes to be their master, that a mentor would want that. So as a person who gives that much, I now need somebody that's at that higher round so that I can aspire to. That's, if I'm spiritual, then there's some spiritual thing that I need right now. Not on some regular, other people's lives. I don't care about that. I really don't. I care about people's lives that are doing well, or talking about people in a compassionate, loving way, and seeing the beauty in it, whether that's man, women, child. I'm really love. I mean, I'm a Leo, y'all. I'm about the heart and the sun. So I love, and I mean in all aspects. I'm really positive more than negative. I really want people to win. That's what I really am. So I hope that helped y'all. Let's see who we got. Thank you, Lakeisha, for holding it down. Hey, Theory. Oh, God. I am from New York. I'm from the U.S., and I live in Ghana. Thank you. I've had those conversations where I'm completely drained. Yes, you know about it. Hey, Cool, Blue Water. Okay, thank you. So, yeah, we're growing, we're learning. So, yeah, I just came, right before the video, I came back from running errands with Eric, and it was nice because the bike, the air, I would say the sun's not a lot of sun today, but I like that too. The sun is always there if you can't see it. Leos, we are in Cancer season too, and Cancer season is about going very deep. It's like, and I kind of want to make this video just in case someone else is watching. That relationship that I was in, that person will never have ever have a chance to be with me ever again. There's nothing they can do. There's nothing they can say. So they need to take that right out of their head if that's what they're thinking. I could never respect a person who's been cheating on me for years, been engaging with this person that they just said they just met for years, who's been hiding and blocking me on WhatsApp so I can't see it when they're on for years. There's nothing that person could ever say. I'm not in love with that person anymore because that person was never a person. It was what was to be in love with. The person that they showed was not themselves. It was their true self is the one that been lying, that's been cheating, that's been stealing. I would never, ever consider taking you back again, ever. So I'm gonna be clear. Just in case somebody watching. Hey, oh, Eric, could you do this in the board just in case you want? With the nails.
No, okay.
Yeah. Thank you. So we did it all.
Down.
Okay, I'll call you. Okay, thank you, Eric. Eric, I got to get that bike to the young man was saying that I shouldn't.
Bicycle?
Yeah, he said I shouldn't leave it out there. It's true because somebody could steal it. But I said I wanted to get into the shop.
What you said to the shop,
It's the shop. They open today, but that's okay. Let's let. I told them that we'll let Ratty get it there. Maybe Ratty will come with the truck.
But Ratty, I said so you know.
Oh, but maybe one day we'll put it back on the porch then, and then we'll when Ratchet come with the truck, maybe we'll do it then.
Okay.
Or what? We can get a tricycle to come in too. I'll wait for Ratchet, but let's put it on the porch so nobody take it. Okay, thank you. So I just wanted to make that self clear, like y'all, I would, that one right there, like there is, forget the way I was treated during the discard when you souped me up, you made me feel like we were friends. Forget that part. We can't even get to that. It's the long-term bullshit that you put me through. I will never, it would never happen. It will never, I want to just make that clear here. It's energy, y'all. I feel energy, okay? So I just want to share that with y'all. I feel energy, and I'm just speaking to the energy that I'm feeling so that nobody will show up at my house or something. Okay, there we go. Are you a Cancer? It's your season. Astrology is just vague. It's just vague suggestion. Okay, well, yeah, that's why you're not here. And so are you. But yeah, I love astrology. So you got the wrong channel for that one. I absolutely love it. Love it. So, but yeah, y'all, when you are healing and loving, like the person that I fell in love with was not that person. Every time I think of that, the year you met me was also the year you was liking this girl's pictures. Like that one is so mind blowing to me. I can't even. I mean, we never had a relationship. Then the whole relationship was a lie. The whole relationship. That means when he asked me to marry him, and I said no the first time, and then he asked me to marry him again. That was my spirit knowing that this person right here is not marriage material. Do not do it. The plans we had, the land that we were buying together, that I bought, the person was using me. He was never, but it's not, I forgive him. Let me tell you why. Because he is obviously doesn't love himself. He's tormented and torn. He's searching for supply. Anybody will do. I'm sure he's bored by now because they can't stay with the same person for a long time. They get so bored. And like I said, if you're cheating on me with somebody, then you're cheating on them with me. So it's the cheating that's cheating. And I just want to really make that clear because I am clearing the space, clearing the air. There's no possibility of us ever getting together for even a conversation. I just wanted to share that. So, be gone. Peace and love. Anyway, I just had to get that out because Spirit told me that. I just really want to make that clear. I really have moved on, you know. I have moved on. I'm in a better place. A lot of people, especially narcissists, they don't ever come back because they love you. They come back because they're bored, because the new supply is not what they thought they was going to be, because nothing is fulfilling when you're not fulfilled, when you don't know how to fulfill yourself. No human being, every human being is going to lack because every human being is very much that human. And humans disappoint you because you have expectations. And that's the truth. You go in a relationship expecting fairy tales and it's not going to happen. The other thing too is I am an incredible woman. I'm something to miss. And I realized that, but I didn't when I was with you. So that was why that happened. Or I forgot, but now I know. It never ever happened. Not in 1,000 trillion million years. There are so many men in the universe that can love me. So it's all the ladies that can love you. Just because the one you was with, he couldn't listen. If he lied and cheated to himself. He only love himself. Do not take these relationships where a person cheated on you, lied about you, just was deceitful, as something was wrong with you. He's the one doing the horrible act. He's not a good judge of character. He's dumb. And that's something that I really heard Spirit say to me. You all be basing your worth on the relationship that they couldn't even help themselves. Anybody that cheats and lies about it is not a good person, or not a person that knows how to self-soothe. Anybody that will pretend that they are with you when they're trying to pursue someone else, that is a person that obviously they got a problem. You don't have a problem, they have one. And a lot of times we base our worth on if that person wanted us or not, was with somebody else or not. They didn't leave, that man didn't leave me for someone else. He left me for himself. He left me because he knew that I was going other places. He knew he couldn't come where I was going. And I mean that on a spiritual, physical, and mental level. This is part of the healing process because there's a part of the healing process where you start thinking something wrong with you and this and that, and you couldn't have did nothing. That person was deceitful from the beginning. And there's nothing that I could ever want with that again. I've grown past it. There's so much more. I actually forgive the person because to hold on to unforgiveness is like, hold on to something that don't want you. Like, why are you holding on? Like, that person is not that significant because that person wasn't even the person that you thought they were. So there's nothing to dislike. There's nothing to like. It's like, oh, okay, you know what? Let me know my power and my beauty, and I think it's about intuition. Follow it at all times. You have to follow your intuition all times. That's it, because my intuition, oh my God, so many times. It was like, girl, what you doing? What are you doing? So people like that will forever be miserable because no one will satisfy them because the satisfaction doesn't come from the outside. Validation from others, ooh, that's a hard one. Constantly and needy, everybody's gonna get bored. The most beautiful woman, the most richest woman, you're still gonna get bored, it's boring. And then the person has a life outside of you, so now that you forgot about that, so they can't give you all the validation, you'll never be. Plus, I'm an incredible person, I get it. But I'm an incredible person for another incredible person. I need somebody with some emotional intelligence, somebody with maturity. I would never do that to myself again. I would never come off my throne. At my age, if I don't learn it now, I feel like I'll never learn it. And that's a part of my past that doesn't need to be repeated. There's nothing I would ever think about returning back to. It was never gonna happen. And a conversation, that absolutely. We had a conversation when you left me and told me, when you said he don't love me and you just see me as your mom. Here's your mom speaking. I'll never. And if you hear bitterness, there really is none. It's an awakening. It's a truth. It's like you sitting here thinking like us, you ladies, we sit here thinking like we're nothing. That's what they'll do, but you are something. You are an amazing person. And my amazement was stunted. My amazement, my growth was so stunted. Now I'm just, I love being free, to be honest with you. I love not being in a relationship. Okay, I am in a relationship with myself. I absolutely love that. All this help I got and assistance I got, it's because I love this. I love to find me, figure me out, and love on me. I say it like that because that's what I'm feeling. My light was so dimmed, especially towards the end, but the whole thing. Somebody that can't have sexual discipline, sleeping with everybody, that's just like a man might think that a woman who sleeps around is like, ugh, disgusting. I think about that with a man. You don't love yourself enough not to give your body to everyone. I would never be interested in a man like that. That is absolutely not my interest. That's just, that's how little you think of yourself. So any man that you promiscuous, you like a lot of women, I would not be your girl. I would not be your girl. It's not me. I need a man that loves themselves. Just like when you start loving yourself more, ladies, then you're gonna require and demand that the man in your life loves himself as well. And ways to show you love yourself, a man who loves himself would never be sleeping around with all these different people. They would never lie to another woman and hurt her. Why would they do that when you could just tell her, hey, it's not working out? And so these things is like this, if you want to know what a person really like, look at what they do. You don't have to ask them anymore. Look what they do. Look, you want to know how they really feel about themselves? Look at what they do. It never. It's like, y'all, that is such old news. And eventually one day I won't even talk about it. I'm just sending a message out right now, just so y'all just don't mind me. You might as well stay right where you are because it's never going to happen. All righty. All righty. Let's see. Hey, Roderick. Right. So, outfit of the day. I don't know if I showed you. I don't think I did. I showed it to the other channel. Outfit of the day is this beautiful, this is the remake of it. This is a linen jumpsuit that I created, but it wasn't like this. It had sleeves, it had a whole back, it had the hood, now it has no back. And it really is lower than this, but I put a belt around it for my village. And it is so relaxful. It's so I love it. It moves well. And it really is me. It goes with my house. And yo, let's go outside and see the chair. And I'm repainting that pink room. I'm gonna give you a chance to say goodbye. Well, yes, I'm gonna give you a chance to say bye to the pink room. I can tell some of y'all's attached to it. Say goodbye, pink room. Thank you so much, the pink room. Don't worry, we got a pink room. It's in the what do you call the other one place? The healing center, the guest house. So we already have a pink room, so we don't have to worry about the pink room. The pink room will still exist. We'll make it funky. Bye, pink room, Lakisa. We'll make it funky, but we got a pink room. So over here, we are doing this same color, this cream color. And it's going to be like, low key. But everything's going to go, this is going to pop, because now we know the natural looks so good. So I just want everything to be low key, This, I'm going to take the curtains and put them in the pink room, in the guest house. All of this will pop. All of this, and the pictures will still pop. And everything will be over there. So you'll still have it. And this will pop, and this will pop. You'll still have it. You'll still have the pink room. It just won't be over here. It'll be over there. That's how I want you to, because that's what it is. But I'm feeling nice outfit. Thank you, Blue Water. Yes, I am totally and absolutely feeling just this kind of, like, just what you see is who I'm feeling. But I think that pink room healed that little girl in me, continue to heal other levels. I created that pink room to do that. After I got a relationship, I was all like, oh my God, my heart is broken, yada, yada. And then I realized that, yeah, you know what? I need to heal. I need to heal a little girl in me. I need to heal beyond this exact relationship, because there's so much more than that. This relationship in general is just maybe residue of daddy issues. And so I got my altar together and I did my thing. Look at the beauty. Look, this is my love seat. This is the one that's going in the living room. It's a beautiful job. This is my love seat. This is my love seat. So we're gonna do the back, do under there, the side, the other side, and this is gonna be where I'll be sitting. Look at this is I can lay on this one. So this is going in the living room. So it's going across from where I'm sitting now. It's a sizable piece. I didn't realize that, but that's good. So yeah, it's a bag too. You can see that. I can take a straight nap. And then I want to get another one of these bags, the medicine bags, because I need two now. Because I put one here, which I took off for now, and then I put the other one, and I'm gonna put one on that couch, the one that's being made. But I only have one. Here it is. I only have the one. I don't have the other. But if that gets finished today, which I'm praying it usually does, if that gets finished today, then I'm going to be using that in the living room, that bag. And I'll buy another one for this one. I was going to buy another one today, but there's a funeral in town. I live in a small town, y'all. So you know small when I'm about to say, let's get the tripod. There's a funeral in town, and everybody's there, apparently. So the businesses are kind of closed. The market is not around. People are not really at the market. That's where they sell it. Those places that sell it are closed. So it's okay. It's okay, though I should put this out there now. thing lost the focus. You see, and it's still losing focus. Let's see, I think I gained the focus back. No, it still didn't gain it. That's so weird. Let's see if it gains the focus back. But there it goes. So yeah, so I'm gonna be using that for my thing. Hopefully it'll be ready today. Even though I'm gonna have to take it back out of the living room because my Betsy has to put the stuff on it that makes sure that it doesn't deteriorate. So I forgot what you would call that. We have to treat it. That's the word I'm looking for. But I love that. So that medicine bed, I mean, I love the bamboo, but the medicine bed on top of it just makes it everything. So I'm hoping, usually that was done in one day before. I expect it to be done again. And then it will go in my house until they spray it, and I'll have to bring it back out of my house. But by Monday, I will have the other bed. So I'll probably put the other one. We'll see what's happening today. Because I want to kind of take a nap on it, and I want to be outside. So I think I'm going to bring the other one out. Let me show you the other one. I bring it out, it'd be like a little struggle, but because this one's it's going to be not ready for a while. So let me go and get that other one so I can be more comfortable out here. But don't you feel like I match? I match my garden. That's what I really want to do. Let's see if I put you there. I got to put you down, but we're going to go and get that bed. They're going to see me struggle just a tiny bit. It's awkward. It's very awkward. But I have, you know what I have to get for that bed so that I don't have to take it in and out? I have to get a like a plastic something to cover. I'm sorry, I don't know why my thing is being stiff. Okay. I have to get something to cover it so when it just rains, I don't have to pull it in every time. That's silly. And the house is gonna be fine, but sorry, I'm still working on this thing and it ain't going up. Yeah. So yeah, that'll be fine when in the house. But outside, I need something to cover it with because I love it outside. I'm gonna put the pillows on. I got some other pillows. For the bedroom. The living room, the other ones are here. We're gonna go get it, but my vegetables. The spinach is looking iffy. The basil looks great. The kale looks great. The lettuce look like, forget about it. They just like, I cannot deal. Sorry, y'all, as they said. Let me go get the thing. But y'all, I'm having some artwork done today on the walls. I'm just going to get over it. The guy's ready, and we are going to get the artwork on the walls because I feel like Spirit's like, okay, let's make a little more progress on the center. I got to stay very focused. I'm a very focused woman in general, but I'm going to get this bag. Let me see this one. It's heavy, y'all. Okay. Now, y'all got to be over here now, okay? want this to fold over here. Push it. Yeah, I think it's good. You can push that side a little bit, just that. Yes. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes. I had help. Thank God. He did. It's great. Pero. Oh, y'all. Now I gotta go get the pillows, too. I gotta go get the pillows. Let's go get the pillows. And I noticed too, when we move it too much, it kind of damages it. So that's another reason why you don't want to move it so much. Because I can see it coming up here. I guess it's, see? Can you see? Yeah. I want to thank you for waiting. I'm going to take a nap, relax, I'm a daydream, and I'm going to give thanks. An attitude of gratitude is essential. General Mosquito, good afternoon. Can you please tell the young man to pose? I know I will next time, because that one got to be, yeah, I agree with you. And I promise you that I will, because that, yeah, I didn't tell him. I was meant to do that the last time. I was like, this is like, come on. Like, it's unsanitary, it's disrespectful, it's inappropriate, it's not good. And I meant to do that, so I thank you for that. I sure will. You ain't lying. Accent. That's what I've been saying. I've been saying the next time and I've been forgetting. So I'll make sure I do that. But thank you for that. I hope you're well. I hope everything is great with you, General Mosquito. To call it Africa Leisure. Look at my little gardening. We got some rescue plants I had to come back for, but oh my God, I'm gonna move. Which one I'm gonna take that blue tea leaf small plant. It's gonna go in here because this is big enough to hold it because it's about to be a big monster, big, wonderful, beautiful, blossoming ting. That's gonna go over here. That one, the little lonely one right there, is actually going to go in the ground because that's where it came from, and that's where I'm gonna put it back in the front in the ground. That one will go in the ground because my neighbor gave it to me, and that's it. That's the only one I gotta repot. We're gonna pray for this one. These are the ones from the Accra that was not watered or loved. We're gonna pray for this one. We're gonna pray. This one was falling all the way down, shedded some leaves and everything, but today it is standing, so I can't be mad. This one was from Accra too, but it's actually doing pretty well. This one was from Accra right there, and it's doing well. I know acclamation, and this was from Accra, you call it the aloe, but the aloe's doing great. So, and I repotted an aloe over there, and that one's doing great as well. So everybody is looking pretty good. And I think the vegetables are looking pretty good too. Oh, I forgot my sleeping pillow. I'll go back and get my sleeping pillow. But yeah, y'all. So anyway, I just wanted to thank y'all. We're moving on to the new and improved. We're giving thanks for ourselves and our lives. I know you won't guess the tea I'm drinking on because it's not the tea I always drink. It is hibiscus. I don't know, something new. Plus, I've been taking this as Eric's grandparents and then the pastor. They the one, my lemongrass not fully grown yet. They the one with the big bush, but they big bush ain't that bush ain't big anymore because I've been taking all that stuff, and they might just be polite. Don't want to tell me not to do that because they didn't plant it for me. So I decided that I'm just gonna have to switch my teas up until my lemongrass starts growing. I'm supposed to be also getting some more local banana suckers today, or maybe today, if not today, tomorrow. So those will be planted on the land. And then also Eric will paint tomorrow the bedroom. So then we'll have the cream in there. And then I'll have to think about the kitchen. I've had the mango for a long time. I'm feeling like I want the cream in the whole house. It's a vibe. It's a feeling. It's an energy. It's all of that. And I'm feeling that energy, and I'm here for that energy. So join me for the newness, okay, y'all? So a week from tomorrow is the next master class. I got some incredible, serious-minded women in that course, and I would love to have you as part of it. It's really a group. It's a community. It's a family, and we will go there. No, I was listening to my horoscope, and it was talking about Leo, the course of the Leo horoscope. Leo's the tarot, and it was talking about how, the energy we're in now, Leos could be very focused. Like, I'm very focused. Every time somebody calls me, I'm still doing a one-on-one consultation, but the half price will be over at the end of the month, so join now. Every time somebody calls me, or I do a consultation, not every time, but when it's appropriate, my word is always focus. Like, y'all, there's a time in your life where you have to be focused. You have to put everything aside, and you have to go for what you want, but you have to stay focused on it. And if anything that takes you off that focus, anything, it's things that you don't even know. Like I said, the gossiping and talking about stuff that's not relevant, wasting all those energetic frequencies on it. It's taking you off your focus. When you're focused, everything matters. Everything is either for that thing you want or it's against that thing you want. That's what focus is. And I just need you to understand, that's what I'm about. What do you want? Let me help you get there, because I'm helping myself get there as well. Today, too, I started because I didn't know when they were coming to do the cheer, but I really hope today. I saw myself, I said, wow, it'd be so nice if Auntie knocks on the door and be like, hey, I'm here today, and I promise you in 5 minutes that's exactly what happened. That's, you know that synchronicity in your life. You know the power of that. So stay focused and you'll be happy for all your days, because I almost think that that's what life is about. The life is not willy-nilly. The life actually has purpose and meaning and structure. It does, and that we wonder what it is. It's not idle. It's not idle. It's purposeful. And I want to be on purpose, you know? So I got a mission to get this guest house together because I want other women to experience that. I would like to have like-minded people in my life. And I know that every woman that comes to that center, not only does it seem like I have something for them, but they also will have something for me. And I look forward to it. All right, y'all. I love y'all. And I will see y'all, in the next one. Okay, I will see you in the next one. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Let me just make sure I got all comments. Yes, and I will work on that, General Mosquito. And thank you so much. Much peace and love to you. Consider doing a consultation one-on-one. Consider donating to the channel and the projects. Also consider taking the master class. I appreciate you. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love.